Seriously though, if you ever go to your grandma's and they say, get in the oven to help me clean it, just run away. Get new grandparents. What's up everybody? Welcome to The Real Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at The Visit. The Visit is the latest film from M. Night Shyamalan. You may remember him from great films such as The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, and Signs. When I heard The Visit was coming out, I was excited because it was a low-budget movie and Blumhouse picked it up, and it was something that was going to be a return to the roots that M. Night Shyamalan knew. And I heard some reviews that that was the case, that it was return to M. Night Shyamalan doing what he does best, which is tell an effective story. This movie is about two young children, a boy and a girl, who go to visit their grandparents who they've never met. They're going to meet their grandparents because their mom had some type of a falling out way back in the day, and this is almost like a chance for the family to get back together again. And the young daughter, who is the documentarian of this movie, the person who is going to be documenting this entire trip or this entire visit, sees this as an opportunity for her mom to reconcile with her parents. Once the kids meet the grandparents, all kinds of weird things start to happen. The grandpa's acting really weird and the grandma is just crazy. Let's talk about the style of movie first. This movie is technically called a found footage film. This movie is more of a documentary style type film, kind of like a faux documentary like The Office or say Parks and Recreation, except really, really strange. Let me just say that this movie is definitely a return to the roots for M. Night Shyamalan. This movie was so much fun. Let's talk about the acting. The young lady in this movie does a really, really great job. She does everything that she needs to kind of give the exposition for the shot or what's happening in the scene. And then she also does a really good job explaining kind of her surroundings, her relationship with her grandparents, her mom, her brother. There are also a couple times where she gets these really heavy, like dramatic moments and she nails them. The little boy in this movie, I think his name is Tyler, is probably my favorite. This little kid is like 12 years old. He wants to be some type of aspiring YouTube rapper guy, and so he'll just break out into like random raps and freestyle and stuff like that, and he's really, really funny. There are several times in the movie where you just have this really intense moment and then he comes out and says something or he does something and you laugh out loud. I've laughed out loud several times in this movie, and it's mainly due in part to this child. The balance between the comedy and the horror is actually really, really well done, and I commend you, Shyamalan, for this. It was a great job. The actor and actress playing the grandma and grandpa did a very, very good job at being very scary, very creepy, and just really weird. And their overall vibe, they really held themselves to some creepy standard that... Ugh. Typically, when I go to a theater, I don't like to see a movie with tons of other people. And the reason why is because people will laugh, they'll talk, they'll get frightened, or they'll talk back at the characters on the screen, and it can get really annoying at times. And I choose to see later movies or movies where I can go either with just a limited amount of people or just a couple of friends that I have. This movie in particular, I went to go see with my dad, and there was like 200 other high school students that were in there, all seeing this movie. Everybody was loud, but it was all loud in the right moment. So people were screaming when they were scared. People were going, when they were supposed to be doing that. And then people were also laughing when it was hilarious. And we all did this together. It wasn't annoying at all. It was rare. Normally, I don't like to go to packed theaters, but that happens to be one of those situations where it worked, and great job, M. Night. My only problem with this movie is some of the rationale behind the kids thinking is if you see grandma doing something super weird like that, just run. Just get out of there. I don't know why you want to stick around and play Yahtzee. There were several times in the movie I was like, why are you still in the house? Get out of the house. Get out of the house. I remember even leaning over to my dad and being like, why are they in the house still? Other than that, guys, The Visit was a lot of fun. I haven't had that much fun in a horror movie in a long time. It was super funny, and it was very, very creepy. Several times I was like, if you want to go see a funny thriller, go check it out. It's good. If you don't like scary movies or creepy old people, don't see it. I give this movie a 4.2 out of 5. Tell me what you thought about it. Did you like The Visit? Comment in the section below, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you have a fantastic rest of the day.